never. And I'm certainly not a celebrity, but thank you for trying to put me in that category. But no, I definitely never. I always thought I was just, a marketing person and somebody who was really good at creating ideas and making things happen. So it's a lot of fun to get to share those ideas from stage these days.
You really do, but you really have kind of designed this amazing life around something that you're super passionate about. Did you do it by design? Like once you figured out, oh, wait a minute, like this can be a business, like I can do this as a business. Like, did you then say, okay, wait a minute, here's the design, here's the outline. I want to write the book. Like what came first, the speaking or the book? Did the book create more speaking opportunities? Like what was your like roadmap? Like, how did you know the roadmap? I guess because you manage those people or something.
Well, I always try to find the smartest people that I can surround myself with. So it was a lot of asking friends, like, who should I know? What should I do? Where should I go? And I have, they've now become very dear friends of mine. It's a couple whose names are Rory Vaden and AJ Vaden. And they
Oh
started, so Rory and AJ from Brand Builders Group.
yeah.
Yeah, they were some of the first ones who really showed me the ropes of speaking. I had been speaking for maybe a year, kind of knew that I wanted to do it more, wasn't exactly sure what to do next or where to go. And a friend of mine said, call my friend Rory. He is, now he's a Hall of Fame public speaker. He wasn't yet at the time, but he was, still like world renowned and New York Times bestselling author. And because they're based here, and I was able to spend a lot of time with them, do a lot of their programming. Our kids go to the same school and are best friends. I was really fortunate to find people who I wanted to be like when I grew up and say, what do I do? And do it in a way, like here's another thing that I learned very early on in my entrepreneurial career. The fastest way to get in a room with anybody in the world is to make them want to be in a room with you. If you spend your time doing stuff that is cool, that is useful, that is interesting, so that other people see you and think, that seems like a cool person to hang out with, you can hang out with anybody you want to. But what people get wrong is they have this like pick me syndrome, right? Of just like trying to like beg people for attention. And it's like, well, what are you doing to add value? Like, why should I gift my time to you? What's in it for me? Like, maybe you can pay to hang out with me, but like, the busiest people, the people that you want to hang out with most aren't people that you can buy time with. They're people that you have to earn time with. And you do it by being interesting or fascinating or having some sort of perspective or point of view that they are going to be interested in. And so that's why, this idea of everybody sort of having a personal brand and having something that they care about, that they're passionate about, that they can speak to is a really great strategy for getting one-on-one time with people that you want to learn from.
That's so true. And, obviously I have paid to be in rooms with people, and
Yeah.
it is a completely different relationship when you're paying to be in the room with someone rather than them just seeking you out. And almost like it's almost like you become the attraction, you become valuable to them, and it changes the dynamic of the relationship. And so you make a very interesting point about, you know, the best way to get into the room with somebody is to have them want to be in the room with you. I mean, that's great. I love that.
That's like the philosophy that I try to live my life by is what am I doing to earn my way into rooms that I feel like I don't deserve to be in, right? Like the ones where I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to pinch myself. How did I get an invite to this dinner? How did I get an invite to this event? How do I get to spend time with these people who I love and admire? Because here's the thing, Glennda, I'm sure this happens to you all the time. Like many of my closest girlfriends are people that I like sort of idolized before I got to be friends with, that I was like, there's no way this person would ever want to be friends with me. They've done this. They're so great. Oh my gosh. Like if I could ever just, and then you hang out with them and what do you find out? Like they're just like you. They're literally just like you. They're just people who, you know, have crazy things happen to them, who are trying to figure out life, who are trying to do a million things. And so that has been something that I continue to enjoy having happen again and again and again, where I'll like laugh with some of my girlfriends and I'm like, I can't believe it took me like 8 months to build up the courage to DM you. Like I missed out on so much time of us just like being girlfriends because I was like, why would she want to like have dinner with me? Why would she want to do this? Why would she want to do that? But you know, I have to remind myself, oh yeah, I am trying to like I'm trying to keep up my part of the bargain. I am trying to like do the things to make other people want to hang out with me and think I'm kind of badass too.
So one thing that I notice is that um, you've kind of like creating super fans is like exactly what to say. So exactly what to say is like that's the foundation. Creating super fans, that's the foundation. And then you're creating super fans for car washes, creating super fans for real estate, creating super fans for mortgage, creating super fans for insurance. It sounds like tomorrow. So how you're a real estate agent. You know, most of the people who are listening to us today are, you know, they're real estate agents or they're affiliated with the real estate business in some way. As a real estate agent, what do you think is most critical? What do you how do you think that you look at the super fan and really kind of get those people that stick to you forever?
Yeah, well, to clarify, I am not a real estate agent.
Right.
So for anybody listening, this is my outside perspective, but I think it's one of the things that I hear real estate agents brag about all the time is how many contacts are in their database, right? Like it's this big flex. And I always say, I do not care at all how many contacts are in your database. What I care about is how many people have you in theirs. How many people, after they've met you, after they've worked with you, say that is somebody who I need to save in my phone because I want to continue to have a relationship with you. I want to continue to know you.
Well,
Did I break you? I was like, oh no, Glennda.
Brittany, I swear, I feel like I could just stop right now. I mean, holy shit. Like, I am like, that she did not just say that because you're exactly right. Like, the big flex is like, oh, like, I have a zillion contacts. And
Cool, you sold 8 houses last year.
what,
Tell
and
me
who,
again how big your database is.
yeah, and who gives a shit how many, because the thing about it is that when they're in your database, you got to contact them. But when you're in theirs, they're contacting you. Everything, every single thing that you're doing is about making yourself the magnet. Like you're like you are like the like everybody wants to come to you. Like it's almost like that like there's this magnetic pull to be around you, and that's kind of like the key to creating the super fans. That's like the kryptonite. Is am I thinking clearly?
Yes. But also, I don't want it to be misinterpreted that, okay,
It's all
so,
about you.
no, right. So, like,
Yeah.
nerd out with me a minute. Like, back in the day when everybody thought the earth was the center of the universe and everything revolved around the earth, right? Like, it was heresy to suggest otherwise. And obviously, now clearly we know, like, the earth rotates around the sun. Don't try to be the sun and have all of your clients rotate around you. Recognize that to each of your clients, they are the sun. They are the center of their universe, and you're just trying to get a spot as a planet revolving around them. Like, you just want to be in the orbit, right? Like, you want to be close enough to where that gravitational pull has you attracted, not just like, you know, asteroids and comets like zipping through. Like, you want that gravitational pull. So, it is not all about you. It's about connecting your story to theirs. Superfans are created at the intersection of your story and every customer story, where you can make your expertise relevant to their need. That is where apathy dies. That is where you literally go from being a commodity provider to a category of one. I don't think there has been a single case in recorded history of somebody being like, I would love to work with a real estate agent. if only I could find one, right? Like, it's not about, like, can I find one? It's like, which of the 98 Facebook connections that I have, which of the 14 people that I graduated high school with, should I, like, throw this jump ball at, right? Like, it feels like dropping meat into, like, you know, a piranha pond. Like, there are plenty of realtors. How are you going to make them understand that you are the one that they should choose?